and today we're going to make a summertime squash soup. This is our first attempt, so we're not sure if it's going to come out like 100% like amazing, but we will show you guys like after pictures and what we thought of it because it's our first time. So first I'm going to put in the zucchini, and then you can add some things that you wanted to say.
Yeah, this is from last summer, so we're trying to clear out our freezer to make room for this year's harvest. And we have a ton of squash.
And this is the yellow squash. I'm just dumping it all in there.
Yeah, you're not showing it though.
Huh?
You didn't show the squash. We had some big squash.
That's the yellow squash.
So we're just kind of, throwing it in randomly. We didn't measure it out. But we'll give you quantities on the other stuff. And then
I'm gonna like stuff together.
that's fine. Leave it. You gotta get your broth in there. That'll loosen it up. It's kind of partially unfrozen.
And then we're gonna put 1 cup of water. And it's on a low medium heat.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bouillon, we're putting 1 tablespoon.
And that's chicken bouillon.
And we're also going to give it some spice for summer. We want to make it like spicy.
And we filmed this video like 2 or 3 times and had to stop it just due to technical errors. So what I was wanted to say was we were looking for a recipe for squash soup, and all we find is for butternut squash soup.
We're also going to be putting sweet Vidalia onions too in it later on.
And we'll saute those in
and
butter.
We're going to do, I think, these videos in clips. By clips like this. And how long has it been so far?
2.5.
Like 5 minutes, and then we'll probably do like in stages. I don't know.
So I wanted to find a recipe for soup that would I could use this summer squash that's not butternut squash. And from the videos I've seen on butternut squash, doesn't look like that recipe would work for this because we're starting off with frozen. So what I decided to do was to make this squash soup like I make my tomato soup, and it is made with a roux. So we'll cook up this squash here like this with the seasonings. Then we will put in the spices, seasonings, and everything. Then once it's all done,
do you want to show like what?
Yeah, I will. Once it's all done, then we will hit it in a blender to kind of liquefy it so that it is more like a tomato soup. And then Ariel will make the roux, and then we'll add the roux to the pot to make the sauce for the squash soup. So hopefully if it comes out good, then we can freeze some of this up so that we have squash soup ready to go in the freezer whenever we need a quick meal or something. Does it look like enough liquid, or do you have to put a little bit more? Or is it alright?
I think it needs more.
Well, there's I don't know. It probably is alright because there's a lot of water in that frozen squash. And I don't want to make it too liquidy. But let's take a look at it. Oops, I'm always tripping over stuff. Okay, let's take a look at it. Oh yeah, that's plenty of water. Yeah, because once this is all de-thawed, then it's gonna, all this has a ton of water in it. So we'll leave it like that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off, and we'll do a part 2.